He's not alone if I have to
All
dip
right.
already.
I should be live now. I'm gonna check. Y'all should be on too.
Let me check. I'll check now.
Hey,
Yeah,
how's it
what's up,
going?
Will?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm live.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're live.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on.
What's
I
up,
can
Will?
hear my voice.
Music is playing. I think.
So like this, Will, we're reading 1121, 1122. He's good. Andy is gonna read the TCB.
Oh,
So
I
basically, I'll
didn't.
be reading
No, it's
TCB,
not. I need to make
and
time
I'll
for that.
and I'm following up with Viz. So like this, if there's any changes with the Viz one, I will just tell Andy what phrase changes.
Okay.
Like this, you get the context.
Yeah, I don't know why the music stops. It should keep playing.
Alright,
Okay.
listen. My job is just to read the Viz right now. This
No, it's
is no,
playing.
I was gonna say that's
I
a
have
you
to make a
problem. I was
scene
just
for the
kidding.
music. All right, so yeah, whoever just joined, this is a chapter 1121 and 1122 live reaction. I haven't been able to read the last two chapters because my PC was effed up. Me, Cube, Kusaland, Smokey, and Tainted Marth were just about to record our next episode for the Nothing Happened podcast. Make sure to subscribe to it. But I couldn't, my computer just effed up and I wasn't able to get on. And then it was dead for 2 weeks, but it's working now. It was stressful, but yeah, so I'll be back with the live reactions and I get to continue working on my theory. Thank God Usopp, I was able to save it so I don't have to start over. I almost thought I had to. So yeah, so I have it on 1120 so I don't get spoiled. But I'm gonna just skip to 1121 right now. All right, so the Iron Giant came out. The Iron Giant's probably gonna be dead. Oh yeah, make sure to like the stream and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna share this to other servers really quick. Let's see. Okay, there, and then I couldn't, yeah. Hopefully it's the right YouTube. Yeah, okay. And yeah, let's show the servers. Okay, so yeah, let's start. Man, so yeah, guys, I can't believe it's been. I haven't been spoiled yet, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I've been keeping away from all the One Piece stuff.
No worries, man.
Yeah.
Let's get it started.
All right. So this
I
chapter.
already have I have the Viz open already, so
Okay.
just
Yeah, I don't know what this chapter is called. I know it has a name, but it isn't. Maybe it'll come up right now. That's a pretty cool sticker. Not gonna lie. See, and the music stops. Why do you stop? Only one song is probably playing. That's why. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool. One Piece, Usopp. Yeah, nice color spread. I'm getting like film gold vibes. Oh my god, this is. Oh, I love this. Oh shit, talking mushrooms. I am saving this to my computer right now. It looks so good. Wow. I like how Nami has her tongue out eating ice cream. It looks delicious. Zoro cutting the melon in half. We got some sunflowers, bananas. Okay. And I like the flower on top of Nami's head. That's nice on the Robin shades.
You wanna know you wanna know something that's very interesting?
Hmm.
I never realized it until I saw that cover story. Look at Nami's tattoo. You know what that is?
The orange.
The way it's angle. Yeah, no, you know her tattoo in that angle. It looks just like Reverse Mountain.
Oh, okay, okay.
The four path of Reverse Mountain. They each come from the four blues. The four blues intersect in the middle.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at the
The
one.
X.
They all,
Yeah,
yeah, which is interesting when you think of Nami literally thought of this design before they left the East Blue. And she didn't know about Reverse Mountain because she was even shocked that there's a mountain. So just a fun
yeah.
thought.
It makes a lot of sense if it's like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Who am I? Okay, Sanji being thirsty, hungry for the ice cream, right? Of course. And we got Jinbei looking at something. I don't know what. Okay, nice, great picture. Okay, the ebb and flow of the ages. All right, so this is from the quote Roger says, a famous quote, which I quote in my last theory about devils and gods. But yeah, it's a great quote.
That's
Huh?
yeah. The chapter title in Viz is the upheaval of the era, like this,
Oh,
of
okay.
1121.
Yeah, there's
Evil of
multiple
the
versions
era.
of that quote because we can't let them get away. Fight fire. They're poisonous. Don't touch them. Those claws. Oh, okay. That's the Gorosei. So yeah, this is Saturn. I'm always mixing up their names. I'm gonna try to see if I get 100 on their names today. Whoa, yeah, nothing good can come from touching that. What an intense attack. Luffy's probably resistant to it.
We know that. Remember what Ivankov said?
Yeah, but
Ivankov
he
made
hasn't
that.
taken
Made
an
that.
attack yet, really, right? Like a poisonous attack.
No, but no, but Ivankov even said even if you're this great person, the way he walked up to the Magellan's poison.
Yeah,
Ivankov said no, it's not normal that he got up so early.
Oh yeah, but yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
seen. Oh, you missed it. Yeah, Vex. What's up? It was. Oh my god, it literally just made my day. I was feeling a little but now I'm really happy with that cover spread. Got to see my mommy, Nami. But yeah, we have technically Saturn hasn't poisoned Luffy, but I'm pretty sure he'd be resistant to it already because what Cuba just said, and then the whole he's probably built a tolerance from it.
Dude,
Well, the
Rage.
swordsman didn't bother him in
Cuba's a
Fishman
bit
Island,
loud.
but the only thing he ate that fish, and then that
Yeah.
one you made him sick, and then Reiju kind of saved him. But he should be able
Yeah.
to probably.
Dude, you've got Fishman Island, you've got Punk Hazard, Borache, and Impel Down, and Whole Cake, where he had this interaction with poison. He's creating an immunity to it or a resistance to it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm on my OBS. I'm lowering the Discord volume a bit, just a little bit. Yeah, I forgot that I did that. I remember I have to mess with it. It's because I had to literally redo my OBS from scratch again because of my new computer. So I lost all my settings. But yeah, it should be good now. Now I don't think we should all have about, I think, an even power of voice. But what were you saying, Cube? My bad. I completely missed that.
Oh, I just said Borache and the poison of Don Krieg. You've got Punk Hazard with Caesar Clown's gas. You've got Impel Down with Magellan's poison. Reiju in Whole Cake. Fishman Island with what Will was saying. His body is going to create some yeah, Alabasta as well. He's gonna create some sort of resistance to poison because Ivankov even made that comment.
Yeah.
Yes, it could be a Zoan thing, obviously, but the fact that Ivankov even said the fact that he's already up.
But that's
from
true. Yeah,
poison
the
is
Barati.
crazy.
I forgot about that. That is true. And then yeah, the whole thing with Caesar also. I think he also got poisoned too. I think. I don't remember.
He tried to poison, it didn't work, and they took the oxygen out, so it automatically dropped him because he just couldn't breathe. Yeah.
Anyways,
awesome. Okay. So yeah, okay. The Giants are trying not to get poisoned. You still won't stay down, you bastard. Man, those Gorosei are durable. Oh, okay. So Bonnie was able to go back into the Nika form, the Joy Girl form. I feel like Oda has a lot of fun drawing Gear 5. And that's pretty cool. We get a close-up of Luffy's eye I bet Marth would love this panel right here. Oh, okay, the punch on the leg. So, I feel like this battle could just... No, it can't go on forever. I was thinking of like something like Deadpool and Wolverine, because they could both regenerate. They're both technically like awakened zones, I guess. But like not as... But better, but just much better. But yeah, Luffy ends up turning old after a while. And then Saturn, he doesn't turn old. He's already old.
Comes down to stamina.
Wait, so I guess that's okay. So if Luffy ages, right, he gets older. Like there would be no downside to Gear 5 because he was already old. If you get what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he starts out old once he grows up.
Yeah, so it has no downside when he gets older. If he could master being old. Look at Garp.
Yeah. He like Lao G. He learned how to retain his muscle in his old age.
Damn, that's actually really interesting thinking about.
Most of the time with Luffy, everything he masters, he learns, always he has a weakness to, and then he learns how to become more efficient in it. So like, yeah, Gear 2nd, he learned how to not overpump himself up to do short bursts. And then Gear 3rd, he learned how to isolate it, the big parts of it shrink again. And Gear 4th, he learned to extend his hockey, and so he doesn't have more control on it. So it seems like he's got to do the same thing with Gear 5, so he should be able to be more efficient with it, at least in the future, it seems like.
Yeah, I also think that he was inspired, like other things, other attacks he saw inspired him like into the gears. Like the whole, I think Bellamy played a big role in Luffy's attacks. Or Gear 2nd, I think Cube was talking about that. Like short before all that, like yeah, he fought Bellamy and he got the idea for that. And yeah, their powers are very similar. And then the whole thing with Gear 4, he saw what Bellamy was doing. And it's practically some attacks from Gear 4 are like kind of like Bellamy attacks.
Also, more than that, think of Skypiea for Gear 3rd. And then Izabe introduced both Gear 2nd and Gear 3rd.
Yeah.
Jaya for Gear 2nd, Skypiea, he starts seeing all those dials going big and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
but
yeah, start realizing, oh, I can pop my body some other way. Yeah.
Yeah, that I guess elephant gun. That's what it's called. That he got that idea from Skypiea, the golden ball, and then the whole with the Shadow Luffy or whatever from Thriller Bark. That's also I guess kind of like he got the idea for Gear 4. A lot of people thought Gear 4 was already gonna look like that. I remember, and yeah, they were. Yeah, what's up, Monkey D Torok? I haven't seen 1114 yet. I need to watch it. And I don't think I've seen last week's episode either. I haven't seen neither. None of the Hachinoso stuff. I haven't seen any of that yet. So that's about 2 episodes.
It's amazing.
Oh, I bet it is. Oh, I can't wait. That's probably my favorite part of the whole new Egghead arc is the Galaxy Impact.
That and I like once the blue hole that Garp does.
Yeah, I bet it's amazing animated. Okay, cool little picture of Bonnie celebrating or doing something, an attack, cheering. Okay, Bonnie. That's it, Bonnie. You've got this. What's she gonna do? Oh, okay. A day of awakening is coming, where all the pressing secrets of the Void Century will be uncovered. Let's see behind
Oh,
me.
interesting enough, the Viz changed the word awakening to memories.
Oh.
One day, the memories of the Void Century will be recalled.
Okay. Yeah, I think that sounds better than awakening. Okay.
As long as waking up from a dream.
What's up, Knack? But yeah, glad you could stop by, even if it's for a little bit. We know the weapons technology that sank the world's continents. Okay, yeah, what? Pluton, Poseidon, Uranus, Uranus is still in use. That power is out there. Oh my god, we get Caunus, and we get those other guys from the from Wiper's crew. Those with rare and unique racial ancestry are relentlessly persecuted, and slaughtered today. Rare and unique racial. Okay, so the Lunarians maybe, due to some mysterious quirk of history, and the Buccaneers too, I guess. Yeah. Are you a Buccaneer? What makes my blood so special anyway? Okay. We're gonna learn. I'm talking about the distant past. Back then, there was a kingdom of gods up there. Oh damn. Okay. Well, I talk about that in my Gods and Devils Are Real theory. You're a Lunarian. The world government is offering 100 million berries for any information on them. Look, she's got 3 eyes. Oh, okay. I forgot about.
Also,
Good night.
Alright, so the world government is offering 100 million berries. What were we gonna say, Q?
no, I was just gonna say, you might have not. It's not sure 100%, but there's a big case. If you look back at Canis and Skypia, they're the only ones who seem not to hear the message. So maybe Skypia might be a region where the message doesn't reach.
Yeah.
If you look, they're unaware of it. They're acting like they're not.
Like she's okay. But yeah, what's pudding. So yeah, I guess the government wiped out the 3-eye tribe. There's like, I didn't really think about that. I just thought she was away from like all the 3-eye people. They're hidden or something. But yeah, maybe they're hiding because the government wiped them out. And there might be a tribe of Lunarians or something. Yeah, I'm in the previous chapter now because I had a chance to read the manga. Nika, you're mine. You are but a parrot mimicking what you do not comprehend. Okay, so Bonnie is... What is she gonna do? He's calling... Wait, is Saturn calling Bonnie Nika? No way. He's talking to Luffy. You are but a parrot mimicking what do you not comprehend? Oh, damn, that's messed up. Well,
yeah.
I guess that's kind of... I guess that's an improvement from calling everybody an insect. Bonnie upgraded to a parrot. She changed species to Saturn. Enough. Unless he means Luffy's copying. Nah, he probably means Bonnie. Both are copying. You can either live as a slave or die. Nothing else can be tolerated for someone on your ilk. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a break next week. I bet there is. What you did to mommy. Your mother ended up being part of my drug experiments. How dare you, all those things you did to daddy? Okay. How dare you call yourself a god? Bonnie, say hi to mommy. Real gods do exist. I wanted to be a hero, someone who could save people. Real heroes too. All I ever wanted was for the 3 of us to live in peace. Being alone for so long made me want to die, but I kept going. Okay, so Kizaru is just chilling. He's feeling something. And what's his name? Sentomaru has, for being the world's best defense, he hasn't survived, like taking one attack without knocking out. But he looks like he's in better shape than Kizaru. How dare you call yourself a god? I love that panel of Kuma and Bonnie. I owe everything to those 2. Thank you, Bonnie. We're so glad you were born. They've blessed me in so many ways. Okay, Saturn went back to insects. He downgraded them. That is another... Okay, I bet people are not going to like this panel. I love this panel of Bonnie and Luffy in Gear 5. Honestly, it looks sick. I can't wait to see this animated. It's like we get... Already, Gear 5 Luffy is amazing animation. But we're going to be getting that times 2 cartoony looking characters.
Hmm?
Okay. I owe everything to those two. There will be a reckoning on the date. Oh, you think they're gonna lose their mind? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, for sure they are. There will be a reckoning on the day those answers come. You must be on guard to protect yourselves, no matter what happens. Oh, we getting some neo-mads. Judge and Caesar. I have faith in humanity's capacity for wisdom. That Merlin guy, I don't remember his name. Okay, so, okay. Is that Polly? Nah, it's not Polly. It's probably that Freddie Mercury. I don't remember. I have faith in science. Gert? What? GER died? 25 years ago? And it's been 2 years since Whitebeard's death. Roger. Okay.
Yeah, Roger.
A new age is heralded by the passing of old legends. Is it like that in the Viz?
But the fall of these legends was merely the prologue of a new era.
Hmm. Herodis. Yeah, that guy. I have no way I'm gonna remember that name. That's such a weird name. Man, those Gorosei are massive compared to the Iron Giant. Nika punch. Bonnie just does one, and Luffy does a bunch. Wow, so Bonnie's able to technically do Gear 3 too. Like, I guess, yeah, she's able to copy anything, yeah. But then we were just talking about the gears right now. And Luffy had to do all this to learn them, and Bonnie could just do them right off the bat. What? Okay. Well, we've already seen Saturn get beat up. Alright, so he lost a horn. It's gonna... Oh, shit, talking mushrooms. Okay. Pretty much... The same thing happened to Whitebeard in the manga. He lost like half his face. And it looks like Saturn is losing a part of his face.
Mm-hmm.
Hardes. There are certain individuals who can't be oppressed. Oh man, he's all beat up. He's the insect. He's such a hypocrite. He is the insect. He's gonna drown. And no one's gonna save him. Yeah. Wah. Dahaha. We sent him flying, Bonnie. Good job. Well, even Kuma has some kind of... Okay, Kuma even realizes it too. Alright. But yeah, Kuma might be dying soon. Unless... I'm all down for him, Kuma living. I'd be so happy if Kuma doesn't... Like, if he lives. That would be amazing. If he gets to go back with Bonnie to the revolutionaries. They go together. Or they make their own crew together and they journey off. That would be amazing. The perfect outcome. But I don't know if Oda would do that. But if Kuma does die, someone could get his powers right then and there, because they're on a ship. Pretty sure there's fruit there. I don't know, but either all those three options are amazing. I don't mind either one.
Someone might die, but you still have Esper. You could put a soul in, or just leave him like that, and then somebody else could still get this power.
Yeah. Or you think they could take his soul and putting in Esper?
I'm wondering if it already started.
Mm.
Remember what they said about Esber?
Yeah.
They referred him as a troubled child. They had the Celestial had trouble controlling him.
Really? Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
They told him. They told him. Rob Lucci said, "Yeah, that troubled child." Looking at Esber. That was
on the boat.
Yeah, on the way to Egghead when they first arrived. He was the only seraphim that was given. Most likely, I'm wondering if Vegapunk did something when he did it with Esber, so that it would have part of Kuma. If anything happens to Kuma, Esber would, take the mantle.
Egghead did, or
I always felt like that would be.
Vegapunk did say that anybody that Kuma or anybody with Kuma's face, or whatever, will never turn his back on Bonnie no matter what. So probably Esper has been programmed to pass a bit of him.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, it'd be interesting if like they were able to Kuma was able to take his soul out of himself and put it into Espe, or I don't know, something like that. His last dying thing. But who knows?
Give them all.
Look, that's your ship, isn't it? Sunny? It's in. Oh, and of course the Sunny's right there too. The ship, the fruit could spawn right there. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Fall and die. Someone save us. Oh man, I can't wait to see that animated. Such individuals are probably the closest to the truth. A coincidence, or did Roger set this all in motion? Certain individuals who can't be oppressed. But conquerors. My treasure, it's yours to find. Everything is right where I left it. Oh, for sure they're gonna reanimate that scene. They're not gonna just flashback it. They're gonna. Or unless, okay, the episode's gonna stop right there, and then we're gonna get like a whole flashback with this whole execution with recycled footage. They could go that route, or we could get a whole new footage thing, new animation. Who knows? Ray-san, you'll catch a cold. Alright, Vegapunk. I like where this is going. He knocked out. I wonder what Rayleigh's dreaming of. Isn't the Commodore back yet? I can't wait much longer. Emperor Blackbeard's lair. Pirate Island Hachinosu. Okay. Alright. Are we gonna see Blackbeard again? Are we gonna learn about what's up with Garp's fate? What's up with Moria? Unfortunately, there's no guarantee that it will be found by someone Joy Boy would want. Okay. Like Blackbeard? Boss, you're drinking too much. Shut up. I ain't drinking. Emperor Red Hair Shanks ship the Red Force. Blackbeard's lair. I love that. Chairman Buggy. There's no doubting your greatness now. You always exceeded our expectations. Okay. Emperor Buggy's base, Empty Bluffs Island. There's so much more to your dream than I thought. Okay. They look like what's up? Oh, we don't. Is this literally after he started saying? Is this right after he said he wanted to be Pirate King or whatever to get the One Piece? Like, and then
I mean, it's sometime afterwards. I don't know if it's directly afterwards,
okay.
but sometime after.
Yeah, for sure it is that. But I'm making it's making it seem like it's literally right after. Like he just announced it, and I'm like, wow, there's no.
No, because remember, just before that, they had a whole conversation. Crocodile and Mihawk. There was no message happening.
Oh, okay.
They were talking by themselves. They were not interrupted by a message.
There's no way we'll just stand by. Let's go find it first. Who will protect the common folk then, you dolts? Who's Navy headquarters? Okay, who's that talking? There's no way that's Akianu. There's no stopping this now. The fate of this world will be decided by whoever finds it. Wow. We'll get different alternate paths to who finds the One Piece, different storylines. It all depends on who finds the One Piece. Oh, that's such a sick panel. Well, obviously Luffy's gonna find. Nah, probably not. It's probably gonna be Buggy. Shanks probably gonna die. Or Luffy and Shanks are gonna duke it out in a Davy back fight. That's where Kid messed up. He should have challenged Shanks to a Davy back fight. Probably could have won. Like people
most
in
likely he would have lost.
Kid's crew has
Remember
like
what it said-
people that know like special tricks, like the fire breathing guy. I don't know what the other guy.
Remember what they said about Red Hair's crew? Among the Yonkos,
They're
he's
really
the one known
balanced.
for
Yeah,
having
yeah.
well balanced. So when it comes to Davy back fight,
Monkey Monster is all-
if most of them are well balanced in the Davy back fight, it'll be much harder. You know, they can make it on their own. I would claim. You know.
True.
You haven't seen anything that's you didn't see anything that's interesting. Oh, anyways, yeah. As you read, keep on
You
reading the
see
panels.
anything that would be interesting? Okay, let's see. Oh, there's more. Akianu. Is that Garland? Emu? No, that's a Gorosei. Who's that with the sword? Dragon? Kobe, Sabo, Kiji. There's Garland, Sabo, a battle for supremacy. I don't know who that guy with the sword
okay.
is. Who's that?
So the only person, and we did find someone who had the same angle when he was introduced, when he stopped Akainu from hurting Kobe. That's the same angle when Shanks stopped Akainu. But if you look back, if you look on top, Shanks is already in the panel.
Yeah.
So.
Can't be Garland either because Garland's there. Is it the Shanks' brother, his twin brother?
My guess is, personally for me, in my headcanon it's Doflamingo was the younger brother to Corazon. Shanks has a younger brother, the heir, like Doflamingo. Another figure line, not a twin, a younger sibling.
Yeah,
Just
could
like
be that.
Or Corazon Doflamingo, it could be the case. But still, that's one of the candidates. Other people have talked about other people. I forgot the names of the other people, but yeah.
We got this. That's a pretty cool panel of Emu. I like that. But yeah, who is this? Like, at least we know they're swordsmen, and it kind of looks like Shanks's blade. Blue-haired Shanks, probably, yeah. But yeah, there's that author's note Oda left like a month, almost a year ago, kind of like about how talking about hinting at like twins or something. Like if there was a twin, I don't know what, and that coincidentally that same chapter is when we saw the silhouette of the character that looked like Shanks with the other celestial, or what are they called, the Holy Knights. I don't remember who was the older brother for between Dolphin and Rocinante.
It's Doflamingo. It's Doflamingo. I must have said the wrong one. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Doflamingo, the older. Yeah, the oldest. Yes.
Break next week. Okay, then there's another break. Okay, so next chapter. All right. Oh man, that's who is this character and how are they gonna animate this? All right. The time. Oh, get another color thing. All right, so now I'm at 11:22. The most recent chapter. Looks like you can play Pokemon Go as much as you want now. Okay. Is that for I'm assuming that's the My Hero Academia?
Yeah. Basically, you could read in what he says. Before he started writing, mangaka, the guy in My Hero Academia drew an art for Oda years ago, like over 22 years ago, of a smoker.
Really? Wow.
That's what he's saying. Cover request: redraw the artwork of Smoker, a boy from Aichi Prefecture, submitted 22 years ago, because My Hero Academia dropped their last chapter this week.
A certain boy from drew a fan art of Smoker 22 years ago. I see. Please read. So this is what the dude drew, and he redid it. Oda redrew it.
Yeah,
that's
nice.
Putting he wanted it looked like he.
I didn't know about it when I saw it. I was someone told me afterhand.
Right, he went all out with the shading. Damn, it's a really nice picture of Smoker. The fate of the world depends on pirates. The times they are changing. Oh damn! Does it say that same thing in the viz? The times they are changing.
It says a pirate is going to control the world. Wait a second. Do you realize what you were saying, Vegapunk? No, we're going to sink into the ocean. Do something, Navy.
Okay.
That's all it says. It doesn't say time changing.
Thank you, Vex. We're screwed relying on pirates. The fate of the world depends on pirates. Hold on a sec. What is this Magnus, Vegapunk? No way will our country sink too. The Navy has something to do. Has to do something. Okay, this is okay, that's the place where Chopper went, I think. Is that Katakuri Island? Fuzana. I'm pretty sure that's Dressrosa. The world's greatest genius just said it's real. Let's go and get it. The One Piece is out there. Oh damn, people are gonna start. It's about time we pirates ran the show. The world's gonna sink anyways. Leave some for us. Oh man, everything's gonna go wild. The government won't know what hit them. That Impel Down, they're gonna go. Oh, even if people in Impel Down are hearing it. Oh, of course, yeah. What's his name? Dofi's listening to it, but I just didn't think about all the other prisoners. Why are you? They're not locked. Dofi's not locked in with the people in Impel Down. They're locked in with him. Why are you letting them hear the message? Every cell in the prison is playing it, and we can't stop them. How could you, Vegapunk? Luffy-san, King of the Pirates, but you'd have to make the whole world kneel to you. Don't tell me you're after the One Piece. I wonder. Nah, I don't think Oda redrew that. He did. I mean, I think he did redrew that. I'm pretty sure it's redrawn. Pretty sure he did. He just added gray. I have to stop you from achieving your dream. Oh, what's up with Kobe? This is the second time Kobe's said this. He didn't want to make Black. He shat on Blackbeard's dream. Now he's gonna shit on Luffy's dream. Yo, that's.
Kobe.
Yo, Kobe.
Kobe.
He's the dream killer.
I mean, think about it. It's most likely history repeating itself. Who was the Marine that went to arrest Roger? Thus ending the story of the Pirate King, Garp, his big rival.
Yeah.
So I think it's just, in every era, the one who is meant to be, who becomes a Pirate King, his biggest rival is the one who shattered it. Regardless.
It's so crazy.
Just,
Kobe's actually saying that. He's the only reason why Kobe is saying this out loud is because Hibari is right next to him and he wants to sound all badass in front of her.
Actually, there must be some value to it, and that's why I say, watch the episode, because that's why I think it's very interesting. This week's episode with Galaxy Impact.
Yeah.
Watch what you see, what Garp does, and actually it makes sense what Kobe. Because don't forget, Kobe is also Garp's student.
Yeah.
With this, because I won't lie. Now that I saw the episode this morning, and now I'm reading it with you, it hits differently now after seeing that episode.
Why?
You understand why Kobe says it.
All right. Well, I need to see it. Why you dummies? What were you gonna say?
I was saying that Kobe is barely scratching Garp level right now as an old man, so.
What? Why are you dummies calling it my world now? You don't really want that, right? It's our world, ain't it? Oh man, Buggy with the charisma. Chairman Buggy will follow you to the depths of hell. Oh my god, that's like the best thing Buggy can say. Just sit, right? Man, he's got a way with words. That is amazing. What should we do, Teach? We could just kill him. Karibu? Commodore Teach, I'm sure my information will please you. Bring him to me. I'll put him down if his info is a dud. Wow.
So I have a question, Andy.
Yeah.
Look at Blackbeard, how he's drawn.
Yeah, he seems intrigued. He looks interested.
But doesn't he look just like Cassel Devon?
He does.
That angle?
Yeah, he does. They kind of have. That could be a sister, actually. Yeah.
or it's some sort of connection, because it's weird.
Yeah, like they. I never thought about that, but Oda drew their noses very similar in these two panels, like intentionally. I never really thought about that, but yeah, they are. They have.
And there's an SBS of Blackbeard crying to the moon, right? What's the nickname of Cassel Devon? The Crescent Moon Hunter.
Yeah, interesting.
That's crazy, because originally it wasn't Blackbeard supposed to have a sister, a couple siblings.
I wonder if the Crescent Moon Hunter means she's a D hunter. She kills not only women, but, or I don't know, D's tech also, because there's technically a Crescent Moon.
So I actually always had an idea, because they said that she used to basically behead women, right? Beautiful woman. Yeah. When we saw her go in Amazon Lily, she did not even fell the earth to go after the woman Amazon Lily. So I wondered, people connect to the moon is usually world government, right?
Yeah.
And they said beautiful woman. I said, what if back in the day, and she was sent to level 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if the woman in question she wasn't attacking, she was not attacking random women, she was attacking guilty women, celestial dragon ladies.
Oh, yeah. That
Because
can
they
make a
keep
lot of sense.
referring as beautiful women, and I'm wondering if a celestial dragon lady would always be seen as a beautiful woman because she's a god.
Yeah. Possibly. That makes a lot of sense too. Yeah, it could be that.
Yeah, that's what makes sense why she's in level 6 as well.
That is the truth.
Yeah,
Joy boy.
and then
All right. Well. Man, that's a sick panel of Buggy. I bet they're gonna go crazy with the animation on his face.
Yeah.
Our world. Oh my god, Buggy with those. Buggy got touched my heart right now. Oh man, that giant is he? Oh man, he's not looking good. It's not Iron Giant. Oh, okay. Oh, so did they get the Denden Mushi that was in the giant?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The horse geezer's back. Do something. Okay, what is that is the truth, Buzz. Joy Boy. So Vegapunk got cut off, and Joy Boy, that's the Iron Giant talking. Oh no, that's Vegapunk talking. Joy Boy, he what? He what? That horse geezer is back. Do something, Zoro. Oh man, Zoro. Who's telling him to do something? Is that Nami?
yeah.
They still got Luffy's things around, like their eyes are popping out. I'm sorry, Joy Boy. The giant stopped. I want to apologize to you too. I knew that there was no chance he would still be alive. Did someone mistake me for someone else? You look just like him. It was nostalgic. My feelings from that day came crushing back. I hope Joy Boy forgives me. Man, he's already regenerating Saturn. Wow, the water. Oh, is he even in the water? I failed to make him king. Whoa, the giant worm. This is bad. We're gonna sink. King? What is your name? You failed to make him king. They want to know Luffy's name. I'm Monkey D. Luffy, the man who's gonna be king of the pirates. D. He. Was that a rope with the...
Yeah.
Hey, Luffy. Thank you. You let me hear that nostalgic rhythm one last time. Conqueror's Hockey. That robot has Conqueror's Hockey? Did Joy Boy leave it in him? Like...
Keep on reading. Keep
Okay.
on reading. Yeah, all your answers. Everything will be answered
Don't die.
in this
I
chapter.
won't let you die. Oh my god. They're all getting knocked out. What? Wow. Man, they're all getting hit. Is this hockey? It's so strong. Is that doll talking? She's never seen Conqueror's Hockey before? Who's causing it? Oh my god, it even made the Corsair go back to their human forms, their old man forms. And they got sent back? What? Their timer ran out? What the? Where are those summoning circles? They're not there anymore in the background. Oh no, they're still there. Never mind. Yeah, those circles are still there on the top. Ooh, a great emu. What? Even Emu felt it? Was Emu the one that sent them? Huh. Joy Boy.
Maybe is there.
At first, it looks like it, but it could also be PTSD, feeling
Oh,
Joy Boy's
yeah.
presence.
Yeah, feelings.
Emu said another word. Ah. The Sunny's okay. I honestly didn't think the Sunny was gonna make it. I thought it was gonna get destroyed. Or at least the flag was gonna get destroyed or something. Glad you guys made it. Luffy, what happened to those monsters? No idea they disappeared. Okay, so everyone's okay. We got probably the strongest hockey feat, maybe? What in the world? A robot with hockey? How did that make them vanish? We did it. We landed safely. Are you okay, Nami-san? I'm okay, but Atlas and Edison... Huff huff. Saturn stayed? What? Okay, where did the girl say? Saturn did... What?
Yeah, he's the one who summoned them. So
Yeah, think about it. Think about it.
Yeah.
He came in the long way.
Yeah,
They
that's
are
right.
the
Yeah,
one
that's
who
right. No, you're right.
summoned.
You're right. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he came on the boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen up, Emeth. The time is at hand. The time. Joy boy! I'm gonna gather my most powerful hockey and seal it inside of you. You're bound to live much longer than me. I'm not gonna always be around to help. Oh, that sounds terrible. We actually see a Joy Boy silhouette. At some point, you're going to be in mortal danger, or someone you want to save will be when that happens. Untie the knot. He left a rope? I need to go back to this rope.
Yeah, it's the rope he unknot.
Yeah.
Remember you asked what was the... Yeah.
I want to see that again. It should be here somewhere.
hockey was stored in it. So when he released the hockey from Joy Boy.
It's when he says, I'm Monkey D. Luffy, the man who become king of
Yeah, I
pirates.
found it. But where is he pulling it from? Inside himself? Like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
in his
inside
side.
of him.
Yeah.
Inside of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. A knot? What's so special about that knot? I know knots could meaning like destiny and stuff, I guess. Like for two people
They're
to be
really
together.
important sailing in that and pirates. And they had like the rope and stuff like that. Even the One Piece. You have the wind knot that Nami saw on Herodis and Pia, that when you unleashed it, like one knot would do like a small breeze, the second one would make a gale, hurricane. Which I think is in her climate tech when she uses like that gust move in Fishman Island and sends that guy flying with the wind. And then there's also who is it? There's a race of people, the Sami, which kind of like nomadic people and like Finland and that, almost like they dress like Santa Claus and that. But basically, the legend of some of their people, like they had like wizards or individuals that they would tie knots and people would pay them and they would go out and every time they unleash a knot, it would like give them wind to sail by. So
Interesting. Yeah,
3 day.
That actually kind of fits well with this too because of the pirate theme. Another, I don't know if you had said something about One Piece. You meant the One Piece logo?
Yeah, like the rope or not.
Yeah, the rope. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Sometimes One Piece can also mean like the rope that binds us, or like,
yeah. At some point, you're going to be in mortal danger, or someone you want to save will be. When that happens, then tie the knot. So when the time is at hand, you'll still be there to help. That's right. Whenever it happens, I'll be saving you here in the past. From here in the past. Just like always. That makes me happy, thanks. Oh, the robot. I like the robot looking happy. His eyes. He has eyes. Thanks. Now it doesn't matter if you're dead. It will be like you're still with me. I hope I don't get lonely. Hee. That's not gonna happen for ages. Ages and ages. Dreaming of memories. And oh my god. That's Joy Boy's hat. That's not his nose. Pretty sure, yeah. So yeah, he has a straw hat too. I bet it's the same straw hat. He doesn't look, Joy Boy doesn't look like he's humongous, like a giant.
Oh yeah.
He looks like normal, at least nothing taller than like 8 feet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But which I've always said, this idea that Joy Boy had to be a giant was for me always a wild thing.
Then the straw hat makes no sense then. And whose straw hat is it, that big straw hat?
I mean think about something, right? They never said the straw hat was Joy Boy's. All we know that there was a straw hat. Don't forget, Ace made a hat for himself and for Ors. Can be simple as that.
That
The
yeah,
same hat that Joy Boy had, he made it to every one of his crew.
maybe yeah. That could be yeah,
Yeah,
and Emu
yeah,
could have been
and
part of it.
or
Also,
the
Joy
Iron
Boy
Giant.
had ear
It could,
talk,
it could,
and he can
but
enlarge
think,
things like Long Ring Long Land. He can extend them, so he might have made his head bigger, so that could still be his.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
no,
Yeah, yeah,
I was also gonna say if the idea of we saw Ace making a straw hat for Ors, right?
yeah.
So wouldn't it make sense that maybe Joyboy is some member of his crew? We saw Joyboy with that hat, but not the Iron Giant. The Iron Giant have a head big enough for maybe that straw hat as well.
That yeah,
Like
yeah.
I said, and that's why I always felt like it never said that that had to be Joyboy's, but I do believe it is connected to Joyboy, but it might not have been his hat,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
someone
like
else
yeah,
who
yeah,
was
maybe
close to
yeah,
him.
when the giant ended up
Yeah,
there, he probably was wearing a straw hat. Yeah, it could have been that.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh no, he's not wearing one right now in the flashback. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah.
yeah. Or and we found a giant like completely not ice, but completely out cold, and the giant straw hat is frozen.
Man, Oda with the
Mm.
silhouettes.
Oh yeah.
We get to see Joy Boy talk to. I wonder who's gonna voice him. Oh, that'd be awesome. Or if he even will have a voice in the anime. Pretty sure he will. But yeah, I was watching some of the anime recently, older episodes, like the Roger flashback during the Wano arc. And yeah, I was just like, man, Roger is a lot older than Luffy. Like, I wonder if Luffy, he's still super young doing all this. I wonder if he's gonna get older too. But I don't know, but I doubt it. But it's like, man, there's a huge age difference between them. Roger was like, how old was Roger when he found the One Piece? Like in his 40s? In his,
What?
He
He was
died at 30.
53.
he was 53 when he found the
He
One
died.
Piece? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
52, 53. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
And yeah, that was him at his prime, probably.
Don't forget about this. Roger is 1 year younger than Garp. Garp is 78.
So here's a question: Roger versus Joy Boy. You think Roger was able to do what what he just did with that hockey feet right now?
No, definitely not.
You don't think so?
That's much stronger. That's much stronger. Yeah.
So you think this is the strongest hockey feat in the series so far? What Joy Boy did?
Think of it. Think of it
Wait till
like
you
this.
see
Last
next.
time. Last
Wait till you see
time,
the
let's
anime.
say. Think of what Whitebeard in Marineford, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's old. He was sick, stuff like that. Okay, but just think of his hockey blast with the Gura, right? Where he slammed everyone. Anyone that was vice admiral and higher was able to withstand. The admirals were staying on the ground. Fleet admiral and Garp as well. This blast, he just unknotted, and there was no control. It was uncontrollable. It pushed everyone back, and it sent back 4 to 5 Gorosei, and turned back Saturn to a human.
Yeah.
That's definitely the highest hockey feat. This is the highest hockey feat we've ever seen.
We don't know Emu's strength, but Emu is also down on their knees too. So, but it's probably PTSD, like you said. But who knows? Uh,
Yeah.
Man, I was really hoping to see Zoro versus that Gorosei again, the sword, but it was probably next time, another time. Well,
Yeah.
it looks like Egghead is practically done. The Straw Hats are safe now. They're just gonna coup de burst their way out of there with no problems. So yeah, we're probably we're gonna see what's going around the world maybe for the next several chapters. I'm assuming get the end of whatever Egghead is going on, then we'll probably be in Elbath like
Good.
in 2 months or less, like less than
No,
2 months.
not even, dude. Not even, dude. First of all, are we going to Elbaf next or not?
What? Next chapter? What?
Are we going to Elbaf next or not? That's
Yeah,
a question
I
as
think
well.
we are after we see what's going around the world. Probably for sure. I think that's
Also,
unless something happens and they end up going somewhere else, but I doubt it. It took 2 Nikas doing a combo attack to send Mars back. Joy Boy did it to 3 at the same time in 1 blast. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very yeah.
Whenever we see those legends doing those crazy attacks, anyone who's like admiral level is able to block it. The others are affected, but they're not affected. This is the first time that you have to take into account that We know that the Gorosei are Sargas at Kizaru, so Sargas at Admiral level. The fact that 4 to 5 Gorosei was sent back, back into a human form as well.
How come? What's his name? That's uh Venus, right? The one sitting on the chair, the old man that looks like
Mars,
that's
Mars,
Mars.
that's
Yeah,
Mars
that's
sitting
Mars.
on
Yeah.
the chair.
How come he's just chilling, sitting down like?
Remember
He
2
probably
chapters
got
ago?
knocked out.
Yeah, 2 chapters ago, he was punched by Luffy and sent, or someone else, and he was sent flying
Oh,
in the sky.
Luffy blew up into a big balloon, and everybody hit him and bounced him flying way off. So he probably got knocked out of like the main area where they're
oh, he was sent
probably
back.
the energy
Yeah,
bombs
Oh,
will
okay, yeah,
circle
yeah.
great.
back
Thanks
out of
for
Yeah.
the
sharing.
main.
We, we've been talking, and we believe the summoning seals work as like a radius, like the room.
Yeah,
If you
for
go
sure.
outside
Yeah.
a certain radius between the summoning seals, certain radius, you're sent back to where you came from.
You got a timeout. Someone
Yeah,
else pointed out that was like the first time that Mars has ever been seen like sitting, because he's normally
yeah.
standing or like
Yeah,
walking
that
or
is true.
something.
Yeah, I'm like, who the F is sitting down? Like, what the? I'm like, what? It threw me off. Like, we see him in 2 panels sitting down. But this was an amazing chapter. Like, so much crap happened. Like, crap's not my bad. I take so much stuff happened, not crap. This was peaks fiction right here.
Also joking, they had to play musical chairs. The last person to sit down or try to sit down on the couch has to go tell Emu that they failed.
You
Oh
know
man.
how I like my idea of Warcry being the traitor, but I've always said there's some good point for Mars, right? I'm telling you, there's something about Mars that also makes him a good candidate for the traitor.
He's
He's
Gandalf,
always the outlier.
Ganfal's brother.
He's always
And
the outlier. He's always the
you know,
outlier. He's always the outlier of everything. Never sits on the same level as the other Gorosei. He was one of the last ones. He seemed to hesitate the most with the emo situation. Someone brought it up when you look at the anime. He takes longer than the others to drop down.
It could also just be parallel to the whole Daffy Rosinante thing, like older brother, younger brother, one's good, one's bad. Maybe yeah, Gonfal was
Yeah.
just like Rosinante, and
He's the only one who has a flying type yokai. All the other ones are land connected, which is like I said.
he's the only one who complimented like a other person, like anybody who's not a Gorosei, they complimented Lucci
Yeah,
on his skills, information skills.
and not even that. Don't you find it interesting that they don't want anyone to talk about the past, right?
Yeah.
The Ancient Kingdom. Remember what Mar said to Cobra, when he was talking about they were talking about people not knowing their place, and he says, well, that was the issue with the former dynasty. To deal with them. Isn't that worse than what Clover said? He literally told Cobra that there were people established even before us.
yeah.
Agorase said that, and no in the Reverie flashback was Sabo when Cobra is walking in. He tells him that. Talks him about the former dynasty, which is crazy. Like it's like the President of the United States telling you about confirming about Area 51.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
You know what I mean? Agorase is saying that this value that there was a dynasty before that, and Clover was killed because he revealed that there was an ancient kingdom and was about to name it. One claims that they wiped them out. The other one just claims it existed. What's
So you're
worse?
comparing that to the Area 51. That's okay. I can see that.
You know?
Also,
I mean,
Gavina 2003. Yeah, go ahead. Spill what you think the One Piece is here in the chat. We'll all see what you talk about. What you say it is.
Get us Lucy, whatever that means.
And I think or not. I think I just realized we see Manga here. He is a vice admiral now, I think, and he hasn't done anything.
He's always been vice admiral.
Yeah, but yeah, he's pretty cool. Like, I hope we see more of him. He actually might be like probably the second strongest vice admiral, right behind Garp, maybe. Who knows?
And Tsuru.
Yeah.
Didn't fail again. Can get turned to stone. He will stab his leg, and he's pretty respectable and powerful.
Yeah, I was seeing that scene recently, and it was badass. I'm like, man, this guy's a goat. And like in one of the filler episodes, he pretty much fights like Dragon Ball Z, like in
I mean, yeah, we kind of seen with Hashinosu and Egghead, right? The reason why Marines haven't done the good showing is because we keep seeing them on missions they don't want to hurt people for. So they're weaker. They're seen as weaker. Look at Hashinosu. It didn't take that many. They're not a whole unit. Yeah, a lot of sword members. Don't you? So you're telling me sword members who are under most of them vice admiral position are stronger than the most vice admiral on wanting it the mission that they do. Most people for the world government, they don't like it. They don't have their heart in it.
Yeah.
So they don't have the will to fight. It's basically King versus Zoro. They have a face-off of their dreams. One dream was stronger and believed hardly about it. The other one was weaker and had hesitated still about it, about the person. King and Zoro. I think same thing with the Marines. So yeah, definitely I could see a lot of those Marines being stronger if we get the fight where they want to fight for.
Yeah.
Because dude, Sword and Hashinosu is crazy. Just Kujaku, Groose, and Kobe.
Yeah, well, I feel like they might
Overall,
actually just be a special case. They're all just really talented compared to the other. Who knows? Yeah, I'd be cool if we get to see stronger Marines, because yeah, they're just a lot of
No,
them are
but
just seen as fodder. Like,
yeah, but
yeah,
think about this. This is a group of people who basically don't want to do missions for the world government, right?
yeah,
And every time we've seen Marines who come for the world government, right? They get washed. That
yeah.
could be the reason why. They don't have the heart in it. They're being forced, basically.
That is true.
Road agents might living their dreams. Basically, I've always said I believe the rest or the people group that has the most their free will be the strongest. Hockey will be at least the purest form because they're fighting for the common people. They choose to sacrifice their life for the people. You know,
Yeah,
so you
Gavin,
can say similar stuff with
Gavin in
sword.
2003.
yep, yeah.
Overall, the theory of One Piece is nirvana. Hear me out. Everything the world has to offer, this has been skipped over as a clear indication of what the One Piece is. I believe it suggests the One Piece true nature, essentially a MacGuffin that can make anything possible in the world of One Piece. Hockey transcends all. I believe this wording has purposeful sense. Hockey not only overpowers, but it transcends the laws of nature and has very few limitations to abide by. My theory is that hockey is someone's soul, energy manifested in the mortal realm, and this is the only possible through extreme willpower. The reason this is important is in the most recent chapters, Joy Boy seals a hockey attack inside of Emmett, more specifically inside an inanimate object, and not. Why does Oda show us this? It can't be just to explain how Emmett pulled this off, because it really gives more questions than answers. But as for why Joy Boy can do this, most likely because he has fluent control over hockey in a way no one else.
Oh yeah, because this is great, Gavina. Thank you for sharing this. But yeah, Joyboy probably knows what hockey is, or what, like, he's become one with like the Force, like you like in Star Wars, pretty much. And wow, it's really good. What do y'all think?
Oh, yeah,
The
it's
re-
an interesting. It's an
I
interesting
can
take. Oh, my
I
whole
can
thing is the
see
reason.
through.
I was just gonna say the reason
yeah,
why I just believe the knot was so strong is not that he understands hockey. It isn't about that. He put his conqueror's hockey in, and then he believed in it, and he believes in Nika. So his belief made it. I think it's also his belief that made it that's powerful.
maybe, yeah, that too. That could also have been.
Because he told him it's my strongest hockey. So what happened? It's my strongest hockey. I'm not saying that it. You just have to say to someone. Just have to say to some. You don't have to say someone. Say the world. I have the strongest hockey, and I have the strongest hockey. No, it could be something which we talk about perception. How people see Luffy as a demon and some doesn't. It's what you believe of the person. So it's a bit like I always say a boxer who's already scared of his opponent and knows he's gonna clobber him. What happens? He's gonna get destroyed because mentally he's already defeated. I'm wondering if the same thing, because the other one believed it was his strongest hockey. When the Conqueror's hockey came out, it manifested in how Mehmet perceived it as well. It's a rampant, uncontrollable hockey feat.
Gavina added some more.
But
Everyone as a collective, but just their brain's mind. They look at the satellites. Vegapunk wanted to create life with souls, but could only do so by splitting his own consciousness. Splitting his own consciousness. I think Joby must be able to create a new life form with a genuine soul from scratch. Yeah, that could be what Emmett is. Yeah, yes,
I mean,
it is his hockey, but that doesn't explain why he could seal it inside an inanimate object, which could also maybe be but yeah, like we see Imith like show actual emotion, like regret, sadness, and even happiness. We see Emmett smiling, which I actually really like that flashback panel. Emmett looks
I mean,
happy.
it's just from what we've already seen. We've seen objects given life through love. I mean, we've seen the Going Merry,
Oh,
Kabouterman, actually through the ships. We've seen swords that have spirits
yeah,
that try to the will of their own.
Yeah.
So basically, now either we have a race that their spirits, like the Buccaneer, either are golems or puppets. We've actually seen golems in that, and the spirit can either be born and like combine with it, or they could take a spirit out of an individual and make them. And kind of maybe there were the pre-slaves. We saw in Dressrosa people who were turned into toys, and they were seen as not alive anymore, or humans by some when they couldn't remember,
yeah,
but they were actually humans. They were actually beings. So the only thing I agree with most of what he's saying. The only thing that throws me off is when he says nirvana, because nirvana is actually the state of not wanting anything, to
yeah.
be at total peace.
What is Joy Boy
Hockey and
standing?
then the willpower to want things, even freedom. So that's kind of reversed.
Yeah, there's
But I
also
agree with
the
everything.
devil fruits too, and like the dog came the what's his name Lasso came to life. It doesn't happen through someone's will unless Joyboy who had the One Piece. The most important part of the chapter is when Joyboy basically tells Emeth that he will never need to use the power. He will never. Oh, yeah. What is Joyboy standing on? It's like a what is that, a poneglyph or
People think it's a poneglyph.
with a tree on top? A bush? There's like something.
Some people think too that it might be some of the cities in Zao, because a lot of the buildings in Zao are square like that.
Yeah, he might be on Zoe actually. Yeah, he could be on. Kind of does remind me of Zoe. Now you say that. There's trees around. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I really like that about the whole baby. Yeah, Joy Boy gave life to this robot. It was technology mixed with will. That's pretty much what Vegapunk's research might end up in.
I mean, also we do know Delph are collective on how they did. Shanks talk about the origin of Delph. The Delph are the different carnation of the Sea Devil, so one entity. So it comes from one source.
Yes, and I think that contradiction is what led to the problems in the Void Century. Nirvana is not meant to be subject to the wills of humans. Mm.
Well, then also too, like robots, there's no internal mechanisms inside Emmet that we've seen other than the Denden Mushi. So it's just the soul in the armor. So it's almost like um, Metal Alchemist when they have was it Alphonse or yeah Alphonse in the suit. They have a seal on there and they seal the soul to the suit. So it could be somewhere between alchemy, science slash magic.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
honestly, I think for that theory, it would work more if instead of a state of nirvana, say a state of utopia. It's
yeah.
more.
I like what Vex just mentioned. I didn't even realize that, but yeah, that might be a peg leg on Joy Boy, which would really fit the pirate theme. And he probably does have an eye patch. Wouldn't be surprised.
But don't you find interesting the peg leg sitting on that big rock or whatever he's sitting on?
Mm.
The way he is sitting, does it give you vibe of Zeph with Sanji
Oh
when they were
yeah,
slugging?
yeah. That's what Zeph was doing practically. Yeah, just sitting there in the corner on the edge of the mountain or whatever, the cliff.
And if you think about it, both of them realized it was past their time. It was literally Zeph, that whole flashback on the Zeph side, we understood. It was because of Sanji Jima's the All Blue. That's why he gave him the food. He gave him food so he can survive.
Yeah,
What did the Joy Boy did? He knew he would live longer than him, so he gave him his strongest haki in times of need to survive and to protect someone. But it's like it's loosely similar.
man. Imagine getting hit with a hockey peg leg. I would have mentioned a pirate with an eye patch will eventually appear. Yeah, it probably is gonna be Joy Boy. Basically became a god unintentionally. The eye patch symbolizes an eye that is viewing the metaphysical rather than mortal. Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
that
that
might
could be
actually
Zoro.
go along with The Norse mythology, Odin gave up his eyes
Yep,
so that he could see the future and also use rune
exactly.
magic.
That's
So
great.
if
Yeah.
Joy Boy is like an Odin figure, he could have possibly seen the future and set everything up to like Emmett and everything, put things in place so Luffy could succeed, like
Yeah,
with a prophecy. I
I
was
mean,
thinking back when I thought he was bigger, if he could be bigger. You see, like a lot of pirate movies, like pirates missing eyes usually have like a crystal eye or like a filler. What if like Madame Shuri's like crystal ball was actually his eye or something that he could
oh
see the future with?
damn, that'd be sick. Yeah, that'd be awesome. How wait,
so
but then he'd have to be really big. Well, I like the idea. Hopefully that's true, but I'm trying to think
Well, this
about
last chapter just killed my agenda, so now it messed me up.
it.
honestly, I'm trying to think more and more is that it's also the Iron Giant's damage. Did you see the damage the Iron Giant got? Weirdly enough, why? If the I'm wondering if in every cycle, if the Giant isn't there to protect Joy Boy, Luffy, right? Eh, the damage, no, the Joy Boy we see as an old man right now with Emmett could have been because Emmett wasn't there and got in Egghead. Because don't you find it interesting that we're thinking that he lost an arm and a leg, and the Iron Giant seems to have lost an arm and a leg during that whole
Oh,
battle,
yeah,
or at
yeah.
least an arm as well. Like it kind of makes me think of bad timeline. You know, what if that's a bad time on Joy Boy, a Joy Boy that failed? You know, like maybe Luffy will be the one Joy Boy who won't lose a limb. You know,
That, but yeah, Gavin has a point. He can't see the future, otherwise he would not have told Emmett he would never have to use the power. That is interesting, though. Yeah,
Well, any
I
seer
mean,
can't see every aspect of the future. It's not like they turn on and they see everything. They see
yeah,
yeah,
key points that
yeah.
happen. So that's why it's a
From
prophecy. It's a
mm,
basic overall. Like it's like
from
telephone. You
your
don't always get like the full information. It's like what you kind of glean.
point of view as well. From your point of view, Katakuri doesn't see the future of all of Whole Cake, but what connects to him. Same thing with Madame Shirley. She sees something that she sees from her own eyes. You could say similar to Viola's fruit, how it works. She cannot just peep anyone around the world. She needs to be looking through them. You know, it's always from their point of view. So for me, it would make sense that, and also the fact that Emmett did clarify that he's not the Joy Boy that he knows to Luffy.
yeah,
There's a distinction. So I do feel like even if he knew about the future, the fact that there's that distinction, maybe he would have never known about that part of his that part in that vision, because maybe it doesn't relate to him at all. You know? I've always said because of how Madame Shorty saw that Joy Boy character, it could be anyone. She only saw Luffy the moment she said it's Straw Hat,
that will destroy.
because
Yeah,
it was someone smiling, but it was like a fighting game when you did not unlock a character. It's darkened, but it only became the character the moment she said Straw Hat, but not before. Meaning that it could have been someone else, you know, like Buggy, like Sabo,
yeah.
two people we know who are influential and who wear hats.
I feel like
And
Joy Boy lost because he pretty much, I think the government did him dirty, and he had to do the right thing, and doing the right thing meant he had to lose, maybe, or something. He was out of his control. Like maybe there was an unforeseen thing that happened, and he would have to, I guess, do something unethical or like just against his goodwill, and he don't want to
So
do that.
because also Gavin 2003 said if he was a prescient, he either sees the future or he doesn't. He is prescient. He could see the future. How did he lose? Well, that's the thing too. Just because you can see the future doesn't mean that you can always change it for the best. There's some like you ever see anything with like a time loop or multi-dimensional. Sometimes the best case scenario for you, the way you want things to go, is you have to die in that. There's sometimes not a path that you can take where you still live and then everything you want to have happens. Sometimes you have to die in order for somebody else or for what you want to have happen. And
also
then you kind
suppose
of
that
play like the Jesus figure, like a sacrifice to
there's
set
also
things up
another
for.
there's also another thing that goes with what you're saying, and it's a simple answer to that is, and that's in every lore of time travels or seeing the future. Yes,
Yeah.
the events might happen, but the result of those events depends on free will. Everyone has a
Hmm.
choice. That's why they always say future is never set in stone, because it all depends of the decisions you make. Like
And
it's just
like we
we're
saw,
more used to we're more used to storylines where it's basically it's what you're seeing is happening
Yeah.
because your decision are gonna make that happen. But we have to assume that basically when it comes to those prophecy stuff, there are certain process that needs to be done. It doesn't mean that it will always
Yeah.
happen. It's just we're following that story, so we're seeing that's like we're not gonna watch a storyline where the prophecy is gonna fail. No, I mean we're not gonna be in that storyline. It's definitely gonna be the storyline where the prophecy succeeds. So it looks like, oh well, if you saw the future, why did he lose? No, most likely this is the one. It's like Endgame, Doctor Strange. He
Yeah.
saw one timeline out of millions. That was the only one where they succeeded, and so that's the one we saw in Endgame.
Oh my
You know,
god. I'm reading one of the comments and they're saying that on TCB that the giant is a true honey because homie because it has an X on their arm like the whole thing with Vivi. I
uh,
didn't catch that. That is cool. I just real yeah, it does have an X on
well,
its arm.
there's a robot that Waffle makes, like a toy robot, and it's got X's, I think, on the arm or on the head of it.
Oh.
When he first made his Waffle metal toys and he was selling them, there was one that's got like a
uh.
rooster kind of head, but it's a little robot with an X on there.
Bro's just chilling.
Also, I'm with Roderick because of Abbott and Zodisha, and now with Joy Boy. I'm wondering if in the past, or maybe the first Joy Boy crew, something happened to them to their bodies, like in Thriller Bark. Don't you find it interesting? Thriller Bark, half of them lost their shadows, and so basically they were weakened by the sun, so they had to find a solution, and so they had to regain their shadows.
Is
I'm wondering if in this storyline, maybe some of them like something happened to them, and the only way for them to survive, you know what I mean? And because we have that same SBS. Did you see that? Don't know if it's bad timeline Frankie, but there's a Frankie where they show him in the different timelines,
mm-hmm.
and he looks the last version he looks just like the ship, the Mary, and then he looks like the Iron Giant.
Yeah, I think
It's an SBS.
the good future is
It's
him
an
looking
SBS.
like the Iron Giant. I think the bad future is him
Look,
looking like a ship.
yeah, it's like something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if because we also had that with Zunisha, member of Joy Boy's crew.
Yeah.
We know that from Yamato and Momo, but yet we've never seen. And they said it was the only one of his kind left, which I've always said. It could also refer to the only one of they know of Joy Boy's crew still alive. Doesn't mean the Zunisha thing. So I'm wondering if Joy Boy's crew something happened to some of them in which they had to get creative for them to survive. Like the Frankie version of them became the Iron Giant.
Yeah. And
Just a thought. The fact that we
he
see
could
Joybo
become
with missing limbs,
like
it
an Iron
looks
Giant.
like,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Zunisha looking like a massive, what's it called, a massive elephant that seems to be protecting a specific island with a road poneglyph.
So
It had a huge lord up on it,
speaking of Joybo with
so it kind of
missing
makes you think.
limbs, is like yeah, I'm looking at this. Yeah, it looks like he has a hook for a hand or something. I just not noticed that right here in one of the comments. They're saying that he has like a hook hand. He doesn't have
You
he
know what?
doesn't have fingers in that right hand. It's or his left hand.
It
Yeah.
looks like it also looks like loosely like the toy arms in
Yeah.
Dressrosa as well.
Yeah, that is a really good eye catch. I didn't even notice that. I know. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's he don't got fingers. Yeah, that is interesting. Like a hook arm or
yeah.
like a wooden arm or I don't know what a metal arm, a hook.
And
Interesting.
think about it. The last time Luffy was fighting without his crew, he got magma punched by a Kainu and scarred him, left a huge scar on his face. The if you think of all, and then also the scar on his cheek, a time in his life where he didn't have his crew. So I do wonder if the Joyboy crew took some heavy damage.
Interesting. This person, yeah, uh, Heradus, he
Haradas.
Heradus, he gave Nami a rope with for the weatheria
Yeah,
rope, and it okay.
Wizaria.
Yeah, it does a wind thing when you pull it. It could also not only can it store wind, it could store Conqueror's hockey.
I mean, we've seen also something very similar to what the rope did, Enma.
Yeah,
Enma might not had Conqueror's Haki, but it demanded Conqueror's Haki as a power source, an object, a sword. And this one disrupts you undo it, and it's basically unsheathing Enma, and then it starts absorbing you, right? Well, in this one, it did the opposite. It expelled. It didn't absorb.
Yeah. What?
Which that's why I think we're getting to that storyline. That's why it was revealed now. I think in Elba they'll explain all of that. But also,
One second.
I have to talk. We need, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we need to know what if they're made of atom wood, the gear of the giants, because it's very weird. It blocks. It was able to repel the fire of Mars's fire blast and the poison of Saturn.
Oh, okay.
Quite resistant. So if
Oh,
that's atom wood, that's how good atom wood is. This could be great for the Straw Hats when they get there.
there's a lot of comments I need to catch up. Hold on. There's a lot going on right now. Remember, Emet, only when the time is right. I've tied a knot. Okay. There will all come a day. That's right. I'll save you. Okay. Oh, they're just quoting. How could he have lost these? Yeah, I wonder how Dreadboy lost them. I guess just life of being a pirate. You just end up losing limbs. That's the cost of adventuring in the sea. You're that's so okay.
Yeah, Vex, with the last comment, Vex,
Yeah.
where did Joy Boy say that Emmett wouldn't have to use it? Cause to me it seems like he knew he might need to. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, the
Gavina
side this.
corrected themselves. Yeah, they were like they made a mistake. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of makes you think of the same thing with Vegapunk and Blackbeard. Like it's a cycle or something. Like they know about certain events to happen. Because yeah, same thing. Because of all things, it helped someone who had the Nika fruit. Of all things.
Crap.
Yeah. Or the fact that if Vegapunk did indeed record his message before, the events of Egghead, was he that accurate about the Lucia?
It seemed like he was spot on with it. He knew something like that was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Or Blackbeard, not knowing that it was Law, meaning that if someone told him that Law left the island, he would have known it's Law because he's the only one who has a submarine of the other two. But yet he said that he knew someone was coming through here. He just didn't know who. Kind of weird. It kind of makes you think like something. And Law stayed a full week in Wano. He could have left any other day, and Blackbeard just happened to be there, docked, waiting. So yeah, I really like what Vex is saying with that.
Yeah. But still, that's such a crazy hockey feat. All that, man. That and then Shanks did a crazy hockey feat already. The Wi-Fi hockey back in Wano, and that was just a little preview of what you're capable of, what you could do with hockey. And yeah, and also the whole thing with Karibu, like, I wonder if he's gonna like die to support like for Luffy because of all he's done for him, or he really does want to help Blackbeard. But yeah, because Karibu knows so much, he is valuable. But
die the hero or live long enough to become the villain.
yeah, yeah, and they technically did deny him. They rejected him, or the Straw Hats did. So
Actually, right now we were talking the other day on stream. We said actually even though Caribou has crazy information, they're not the ones who can actually shift this whole war, the start of this war.
yeah,
And it's Morgan, Vivi, and Wapple. Because thanks to Vivi and Wapple, if Morgan does write that article, he could say what happened on that day. We kind of know it already. The Revs
yeah,
are literally being legitimatized by the people. People are starting to see the Revs as being heroes. What would happen if you find out that Sabo, the number 2, was the one who killed Cobra? It was a Gorse, you know? So even though I think Caribou's what he's gonna say is crazy, there might be a big chance that Wapol and Morgan, if Wapol and Vivi, if they say the stuff that he needs to know about, one person knows all about the Straw Hat, one of them knows about the King stuff, plus knows exactly what happened because Wapol witnessed everything. She never took to Sabo, but Wapol could say most like. Well, you have to take into account. They know now. Morgan knows definitely.
Well, hey everyone, I'm gonna have to call it really soon. But Gavina, if you haven't subscribed, it would mean so much to subscribe to my channel, like the stream. I just released a few months ago, several months ago, a big theory that's like almost an hour long, talking about gods and devils and how they're real in the story of One Piece, which I think kind of ties greatly with what's going on right now. And I love it. I hope you get to watch it. And I'm currently working on a new theory. Hopefully, it's out by the end of next week, maybe, or maybe sooner. I had to take a 2-week hiatus from One Piece content creating because my computer broke, my CPU fried, so I had to fix all that. But it's all working now, and I'm back on. I get to work on my theory. I was able to save it. Thank God, Usopp. Oh, you did? Oh, awesome. I'm glad. I hope you liked it. that, but yeah, I'm really interested in what's going on with Karibu. He's very important, a very important plot device. But yeah, you all have a good day. If I've already been going on for an hour and a half, maybe next stream I'll do 2 hours. But yeah, I gotta take care of some things. I'm been pretty busy today. All right, y'all have a good one. Peace, everyone.